Welcome to Quid Game. If you're new to this series, all you need to know is that a whole bunch of retro gaming YouTubers, contributors, and random folk have decided to show you that retro gaming need not cost the earth. In fact, you can pick up great games for just £1 British pound. Now, if that doesn't get you interested, then you might as well stop watching now. But if you want to see where I'm going with this, I've picked out what I think is an absolute classic. And if you like what I do, there's plenty more videos from lots of far better gamers to show you around. Now for me, I didn't grow up with a console. I didn't get a PC until I was about 14, and before that I essentially hogged every other PC or gaming console that belonged to a family member or friend. And one of the games that I wasted tons and tons and tons of time on was Commander Keen. This is a platform game made by Apogee. Now, I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong because other people keep saying it differently, but I'm going with Apogee. And if it's wrong, well, too bad. It's done now. It's over. Let's move on. So with Commander Keen, we are crashed on Mars. It's a lovely platform game and very, very 8-bit. If you want something that looks prettier, I'm sorry, this isn't it. But I love it. The weird, kind of annoying after a while sound effects, and the very basic controls. I was never a good gamer, so what you're about to see is thoroughly embarrassing. In fact, you may start screaming at the screen as I try and move around. So I'm watching myself back and screaming on the inside along with you. So here we are, we're on Mars and I've got to the first little bit of the game. When I press spacebar I get an idea of what I need to do, and wait, I've just hit any key and I'm starting a level. Okay, here we go. I'm testing out some jumping. Oh wait, I've got nothing in my gun, and okay, this guy did not kill me, I just had to jump on him. I had forgotten that those little green monsters are not deadly, they're just annoying. So here I am collecting lollipops because Commander Keen is all about encouraging diabetes. Okay, I seem to jump better when I press the up button, so I'm using the arrow keys, control and alt. Now, the first time I played Keen, I was just as bad as you can see now at the tender age of 10, and I don't seem to have improved all that much. What I really remember is that I find the jumping and moving sideways really slidey, and I think this was quite typical of 8-bit games, that you have to really time when and where you're jumping from to hit the next platform. And sometimes you get into a stride with it and you get loads of good jumps in a row, and sometimes you're inept like me and they often go wrong. Firing my gun to kill the little alien is always fun, but I don't think he really deserves it, and I might need to save it for bosses that actually harm me, rather than these little green aliens that really are avoidable and easy to just jump on. And they don't cause, there's no such thing as health damage in this. I'm either dead or alive and I've got a certain number of lives. So it's not like he's gonna take any hearts off me. That mechanism comes along a lot later in games. I'm gonna jump this gap. I made it, that's not bad. I didn't get spiked. As you may remember in a lot of these games, spikes are always bad. Doesn't matter what colour they are. Don't land on spikes, they will kill you. Oh, there's stuff down here. Let's go take a look. Now I remember these clamshells are instant death, so I don't want to hit those, but I'm going to go collect what I think is a menu. I don't know, it's something, but I got it, and I'm going to get out of here. So jumpy. I'm not as bad as I remember. Why there's a Pepsi can, I don't know. I assume they sponsored something. Let's go take a look up here. I was near the exit, but we'll go explore. Oh, pizza. I like pizza. We should definitely get some pizza. Maybe I should have some after this. God, I love a lollipop. You know what? I'm not even going to try that jump. That jump is horrible. I'll be here for the next 25 minutes. You'll be bored. I'll be bored. Let's just go. Wait. And I'm dead. Okay. Now this I do remember a lot as a kid. Dying and coming back to life. Oh, okay. So I need to collect ship parts. I didn't spot that the first time round. I completely forgot. Oh, and a pogo stick. Oh yeah, the pogo stick. I loved the pogo stick. Right. Okay. We're getting back in there. Before I recorded this particular take, I'd already done 3 or 4 other takes where I was equally as terrible and embarrassing, but I just kept playing, not because I wanted to record the video, because I was genuinely enjoying being terrible, but it's fun. It's terrible fun. So there you go. That's not my ringing endorsement. It's terrible fun. Here's my third go of just trying to get to the bloody exit. Apologies for people who don't like that word, but it's going to come out of my mouth a lot. I'm British. It's what we do. So let's see if I actually manage to get to the end of the level this time. I wouldn't bet on me. Thank the Pantheon, I'm out. Right. Now, these little huts are like mini side games where you can like pick up bonus points, or, you know, like when you go to Mario and you go down the little badger tube, like it's sort of like that. Now this one, there wasn't much exciting going on. It's just telling me I can't understand galactic languages. Oh, it's kind of boring, but presumably I meant to come back here later in the game, which, let's face it, I don't have enough lives to be coming back anywhere. Now, this level, this looks exciting. And it's probably going to be far too hard for me, but I've got some charge on my gun, so let's give it a go. Let's get in there. Ooh, yes, it's far more exciting than level 1. Even the monsters are killing themselves. They're very afraid. Everyone's afraid of this level, so let's go and check it out. And I get some pizza quickly. I mean, I'm definitely going to like that. And you can see already how we're already making the game a little bit more complicated. We're building on what I've done in that first level. Got to use a bit more dexterity to make sure, like, because, you know, stuff like that happens and you end up dying. So that level is definitely a lot more complex, and you can see how each level that you go into builds one upon the other. So if we explore this one, I still haven't got any of the parts I need yet, but I'm going to go take a look. Ooh, and look. Off we go. More jumpy. Gotta love some jumpy. And they're just tempting us on the side there. Like, I don't think I've ever made that jump to get all of those lollipops, but I'll settle for 2 on this occasion. Now, one part of this dynamic that you're going to see that I didn't show you on the previous level because I died horribly very quickly is this idea of locked doors that need certain keys. Now, that door needed a musical note key, so I'm going to go and look for that before I can unlock that door and move to the next level. And that was a real feature in these games of locking down parts of levels, and, you know, you've got to go and explore and find those items so that you can continue with the game. I mean, some levels you could just skip ahead, like some of the smaller ones. You don't need keys and stuff, like the first level that we saw. I could have gone out the exit without completing all the objectives, and, you know, the game doesn't really punish you for not completing objectives, but you do then have to go back and explore. So like one of those spaceship parts, if I don't find them in the appropriate level, I'm going to have to go back to previous ones and figure out what I didn't do to locate those items. And it's quite good in that sense. Like, there's lots of exploration and there's a lot of hours of replay that you can have in this stuff just by trying to do it quicker or do it more efficiently and do it better. And I think I really enjoyed that element. It was one of the reasons I played this game over and over again. And then, oh wait, I just died. Monsters! And they kill you. But rather than re-show you that level, let's go and do another side mission, because this one is when I get my pogo stick. Now, right now I can't remember how to use my pogo stick, but I have a pogo stick. And that's the important part, because life is better with a pogo stick. Here's another side mission. Now, I have tried to do this 3 times before I recorded this, and it all ended horribly, and you're about to find out why. Because they've just decided to make little Keen jump over fire, and we can already see I am not good at the jumping thing. So I have to be very careful on this one to make sure that I can get through, and there's no guarantees I'm going to do a good job. It does lie to you though, like that shaft of light makes you think, oh, maybe I can go up here. No, there's not going to happen. You can try. I tried for a long time. It doesn't work. So I'm going to go round because I am lame and that's what I do. So off my little man goes, but now, and I'm going to exit this level. Let's see how long I can stay alive for, because I'm astonished I've got this far without like using up everything and dying. And I'm going to go try what I think is a cactus city, because, you know, Mars should have cactus cities. And you can see I've got my little pogo stick, but I still have 4 other ship parts to find. I've not even scratched the surface of this level, by the way, and I'm already dying. So there's you know, you can do save games, but I also didn't realise that when I was 10, so I would try and play the game through for a long time till I figured it out. And in a way that made it harder. I know it's not Dark Souls hard, but for a child, it was hard to do it, especially, another monster has killed me. Gotta watch out for pipes. I should know that. Anyone who's played Mario knows, watch out for the pipes. But I'm dead now. Now, that's just a little taster of Keen because I played for a lot longer, and you don't want to listen to me talk for about 45 minutes while I screw up this game over and over and over again. But what I will say is this game, all 89 pence of it was wonderfully spent. I will definitely be playing this for hours, probably into the night, long after you watch this, again and again. And what better value could you have? Subsequent games made by the same game studio, like Crystal Caves and Secret Agent, which when I downloaded this for the amazing price of 89 pence on Steam, I also downloaded Crystal Caves and Secret Agent because I loved them.
One thing to be said to Keen is that the levels do evolve. It's quite basic when you're on Mars, but where there are different areas and planets, and the gameplay gets a lot more interesting, the visuals get better, the environments change, and the game gets a lot harder as it goes on. I'm clearly terrible, but if you spend some time playing this game, I think you'll find there's loads of playability in it. Wait for Steam to have a sale and it will probably go down to under £1 again so that you can pick it up super cheap.
Now, if you'd like to see more Quid games, keep your eyes peeled because this playlist will be growing and more will be added to it in the future. Probably not by me because you can see my high level of incompetence, but that's fine. There are plenty of far better gamers to keep you entertained. Thanks for watching.